Hi, folks. Franklin Media TV. I want to bring you this interesting article I just came across from Express UK. They're saying that Russian warships with weapons to make enemies hallucinate was spotted off their coast. Now, this is nothing strange that Russian warships were spotted off the coast of England. Happens quite often, similar to what the U.S. does with their Freedom of Navigation Acts, as they sail around the U.K. and Western Europe countries and just kind of rattle their cages a little bit. But in this case, what I found interesting is the warship, this Russian warship, includes a vomit-inducing radiation weapon, um, which is really meant to disorient sailors. So, yeah, the ship's called the Admiral Gorshkov, and successfully sailed through the Channel and arrived at the Atlantic Ocean. The Russian warship's been fitted with the Filin 5P42 weapon, and this weapon causes dizziness and nausea, feelings of disorientation. The radiation can cause hallucinations and blindness and vomiting. And like I said, the device was made in the bid to make enemy troops miss their targets. So again, uh, the strange thing is not seeing a Russian warship off the coast of the UK. The news here is they've affixed this advanced weapon to their warship, and it sounds like it could do some it's pretty bad damage to the folks that might be in the UK's warships, the UK sailors, by creating all this dizziness, nausea, and hallucinations. Uh, Quite frankly, when I was reading this, what I was thinking was, this sounds very similar to what's happened to our ambassadors and the Canadian ambassadors that were down in Cuba when they were said to have similar symptoms to this happen to them while they were sleeping, and they would wake up to hear this strange noise and then come down with all these symptoms of dizziness and nausea and disorientation, etc., etc. And some of those symptoms are still with them today. They're not quite sure exactly how they were caused. The medical teams here are still looking at them, and the Canadians are having their doctors look at their ambassadors, and no one's quite sure exactly what it is. They are under the impression that some sort of brain damage that's been sustained by some sort of advanced technology. No one really believes the Cubans have this technology, or that they would deploy this on, our ambassadors or Canadian ambassadors. So really, the thought is that there's some sort of third party out there that does not want specifically the U.S. cozying up to Cuba. And if you recall, for a while there, we were making some inroads and uh, kind of mending some fences with Cuba, so to speak, and suddenly our ambassadors get attacked by this advanced weaponry, which sounds similar to what's been affixed to this Russian Navy ship. So yeah, scary stuff. Something to think about. It probably was the Russians. Let's face it, guys. Stuff is ratcheting up all the time. Russians are just poking everybody now. Any sort of Western democracy is getting poked by the Russians. And who knows? Yeah, we're thinking war soon. But that's it for now. I'm going to keep you guys updated as stuff crosses my desk. Wanted to make you aware of this and uh, let you think about this a little bit and some of the correlation between this device on the Navy ship and our ambassadors in Cuba. That's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching.